Well, alright. As you can see, we are back on that Tailor Tales. As you see my girl Butter, she got the fit on. I unlocked some patterns, did some crafting. She looked pretty good. I was thinking since her name is Butter, maybe that's why she had that white ass wig on before. Maybe she should hit the white hair, but I'm not sure, bro. I am not sure. Like, I'm thinking about it. Nah, that shit just look crazy, bro. Nah, that shit just look crazy, bro. She like to dye her hair, bro. We'll just say it's originally white. That's originally white. Yeah, bro. They bring me back. Last time, we bodied like 3 chapters. We got to know Neil as an adult a little bit. He's kind of a bitch. But maybe we could work with it. Today, I'm smoking out of my bowl. Coral Reef. That's my girl. I did take an edible, so we just gonna let that shit vibe and simmer, bro. Thanks. Thanks. Before we start, what y'all drinking, bro? I got some flat Sprite from last night and some water. Yep, that's about it. Anyway, I'm ready to just get up into it. Chapter 5. Let's go. Ooh, okay. Make sure everything's good. Alright, don't hold me now. Alright. After a long day at work, I want to explore what my city has to offer. And I end up at the local park for a casual stroll during the evening. Okay, nice little park I see, right? We got trees, we got nice, look at them stars, twinkling. The park is mostly deserted. I see a couple of people walking their dogs. Okay. I sit down on a bench and enjoy the crickets chirping in the background. The night sky is clear and I can see the stars. No, yeah, I saw them. I've been seeing them, bro. Thanks. What was Neil talking about before? Or as a kid, the Little Dipper, bro? You can go find it. Business has been going fine so far. It's hard work, but I think I've finally settled in a pace that I like. Okay. Nothing has really disturbed me from my work, even though sometimes my thoughts wander off to my memories. Memories of a certain purple-haired boy. Ever since that day in the coffee shop, I keep thinking of Neil when he was little. Oh yeah, remember about the Little Dipper? Memory has always held a special place in my heart, even though nothing extraordinary happened back then. He was a lost and scared little boy, and I helped him out. I just never realized he thought I was a boy as well. Yeah, that is pretty funny. Regardless, mixing up my gender shouldn't have Neil freaking out so much. On, on real, bro. He's for sure tripping. But I can't pinpoint exactly what it is that has got Neil in such a tizzy. My nigga in a tizzy, bro. In a tizzy, bro. Nah, I'm gonna have to use a tizzy way more, bro. That shit is funny. On facts. Neil, get out of your tizzy. Not that I can really do anything about it, because I haven't really spoken to him since. Yeah, bro, facts, what? Last time we saw him was the cafe, right? When he was hiding behind his laptop. Bro, what a clown. I've seen him. I've seen him a couple of times in passing, usually near the hospital. He might work there, but I'm not sure. I don't give a damn about his occupation. Nevertheless, each time I've seen him, he's either not noticed me or pretended to not notice me. I'm annoyed by it either way. Yeah, bro. It's like, come on, bro. You can't even hit me with a hello, right? Or it's like, or like, nigga, if you don't like me, like, I don't know, hit me with like a glare or something. At least let me know what's up, bro. Don't be mixing it up, trying to act shy all of a sudden. Like, come on. You giving me mixed messages, bitch. I figured we could be friends after finding out we had met each other before in our childhoods. But I guess I was wrong. Yeah, sometimes that's how it go, bro. People change, people move on. And also, like, come on, bro. We had one encounter. Alright, bro, there's niggas I've had several encounters with, and I'm like, oh, never gonna see that dude again. Wait a minute. I was taking a puff break. I didn't even read this shit. Suddenly, I hear someone approach me in the dead of night. Oh, hell no. You got, oh, girlie, I hope you got your pepper spray on you. I know this is Europe, but still, shit is dangerous. Shit is dangerous. Protect yourself. And I stare into the distance to figure out who it is. Oh, brother. This nigga stalking me? No, like, low key, because it's like, you know what? 2 times, is a coincidence, right? But third time, like, he pulled up at my work, but I don't think he knew that I was working there, so I was like, okay, I'll let it slide. I'm the one who pulled up at the cafe afterwards, so it's like after he was already in there, then I pulled up. So and now he pulling up again. Not a second later, I see Neil emerge from the darkness, his head hanging low, looking at the ground. Okay, now my boy in thought, bro. Maybe no, I think it's just coincidences, bro. It's just coincidences. Could you imagine, bro? Thinking this cute little dating sim, and then all of a sudden, bro, starts stalking Butter, bro. Oh no, that shit would that shit would be crazy. Nah, bro, just deep in thought though. He ain't. I was like, he don't even notice me. Yup, he's too engrossed into whatever he's doing. It seems he's looking around for something because he's checking every spot on the trail and then sighing when there's nothing there. Oh, my boy lost something. He stops at a trash can and looks around the ground over there, crouching down to get a better view. I chew on my lip, deciding whether or not to call out to him. Then, of course, I remember the last time we spoke, and he wasn't very welcoming back then. Yeah. In fact, he wanted me to stop talking to him. Should I even bother? No, bro, we're not friends. Like, I think he made it pretty clear we are not friends. Like, just because I know a nigga don't mean I gotta say oh hi to you every time, bro. Even niggas that I am buddy with, I see them in public and I'm like, dodge. I'm like, wait, no. I wasn't ready for you, bro. I watch him for a few silent seconds, deciding whether or not to approach him. I don't know. I am not talking about are you looking for something? I don't give a damn if you looking for something, bro. I don't got time for bro. We are not friends. I'm ignoring bitch. Right, bro. I'm ignoring his bitches. He hasn't really been all that polite to me, so I'm just gonna ignore him. Alright, bro? Whatever. Try as I might, I can't help but watch him in the corner of my eye. He's really trying to find something. Okay, let him search, bro. Ain't my problem. That's not my problem. Soon enough, he's at the bench where I'm sitting. Bro, did you know? Bro, ain't no way you walked over to this bench and not notice that there was someone sitting here. Damn, bro. He one of those people who really be in his thoughts, bro. Really be in his own mind, bro. Because it's like, how? One is nighttime. You should be aware of everybody who's around you. Like, no matter what. And like, you are literally walking over to the bench, bro. You don't notice that there's a whole human being sitting here? Like, Now you're surprised, for sure. Surprise washes over him as he finally notices me. Took him long enough, alright, bro. And no spatial awareness, bro. He shuffles on his feet a bit and clears his throat to get my attention. Uh-huh, yeah.
Um,
So, voice actor always kills me, bro. Hmm. Excuse me. Have you seen a silver watch around here? I lift up my chin with a huff and ignore his question. See how he likes being ignored for a change. Neil glares at me.
huh.
Fine. I'm an adult. I don't need your help. He continues to look around, ignoring me. Alright, bitch. Go on adulting, bro. It's so hard to get along with him. I guess having met each other when we were kids doesn't mean we get to be friends when we're adults. Type shit. The thought leaves me a little sad. Why, bro? You met this kid one time as, like, did you not have many friends growing up or something? Like, you met this dude one time as a kid. Sure it was a fun memory, but it's like, I, I guess he kind of now ruins, like, the past memories because now he's such a dick, but it's like, I ain't getting that sad over it. It'd be like, oh, is this really not that serious? I try my best to ignore Neil. I'm starting to feel unwelcome here. What with the way he's deliberately not looking at me or searching in my general area. I decide to leave. No point in staying when I can't enjoy the peace and quiet of the night with someone rustling behind me. Nah, real for reals, bro. Nah, change benches, right? Did he not check that other bench on the right, bro? Like, how right? This part look kind of big too. Like, you can't just move to another spot. So I get up from the wooden bench. Blah. So I get up from the wooden bench, dust off my clothes, and start to leave. I walk in a faster pace because I really don't like how I could feel Neil's eyes burning a hole in my back. God damn, bro. Even when she's looking away, you can't be low. He's not low at all. Even when she's walking away, you're not low. Ooh, that's also when I hear this piercing sound of shattering glass. I look down at my feet. It seems the heel of my shoe has been driven into the glass of a silver watch. My mouth slowly shapes into a O. I think I also did that too. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, this is going well. I I think I found your watch. I take a small step sideways and pick up the broken and expensive looking watch. There's a huge crack in the glass. I grimace at it. Damn, nigga, but that means that wasn't that shit just right in the middle of the walkway, bro? And this nigga wasn't looking for no damn watch, bro. He wasn't looking good enough, bro. I was, because I'm walking away. I assume on the fucking path. Why, like, if you were really searching for it, you should have been found it if it was middle of the fucking path. Like, if it was in the middle of the walkway. Like, come on, bro. This nigga was not looking for shit. I think you may be doing this on purpose, says Neil as he has gotten caught up to me. Well, I definitely didn't do it on purpose, but I'm sure Neil will think whatever he wants to think, right? Let him go off on his own fanfiction, bro. He snatches the watch out of my hand and inspects it, his eyes studying the broken glass. I cringe in anticipation of what he's going to say.
Hmm.
I require you to pay for a replacement as soon as possible. I want to protest, but no, I have no leg to stand on. I sheepishly nod my head. Well, how much was it?
Hmm.
Around 6,000 euros. What? I don't have that kind of money to spend. I shriek out. That's way too much. You should have thought about that before your heel punctured my watch, he says coolly. Bruh, you lucky that I even showed you that fucking watch after I walked away, bro. I should have just stomped on that bitch and just kept walking. I should have. Oh my gosh. We can't do it. I can't do a whole fierce fucking playthrough, bro. But it's like, I don't know. I did step on the watch, bro. I did step on the watch. You know what? You know what? I'm grown up enough to know when I did wrong. I did step on the watch, even though it was just in the middle of the fucking walkway, and you should have been saw that bitch. But I digress. You know what? I broke your shit. I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry. It was an accident. I didn't see it. You didn't see the watch that you clearly knew I was looking for. Sure. Bitch, he says sarcastically, bitch, I didn't fucking know that you were looking for a goddamn watch, bro. Nigga, I didn't even say anything to you. I straight up ignored you. Bitch, and why do you think I know that you're looking for something? You really thought I was watching you like that? Which I was, but, like, conceited bitch. You think I was really watching you this whole time to know that you was looking for some shit? And specifically a watch? Nigga never said anything about a fucking watch, bro. Get the fuck out my face, hoe. Perhaps you need an appointment with an optician. Nigga, my eyes are fine, bro. I've seen you trip over your own two left feet to spill coffee over me. Then that same foot was used to shatter my watch. Clearly, you are in dire need of glasses. Okay, see, that's why it's like, I don't want to do any kind options, bro, because it's like he take my kindness for weakness, bro, and then he starts dogging on me. Alright, and also, I did not fucking, like, yes, I tripped, but that's because somebody fucking bumped me. It's not like I was like, oh, let me just spill coffee on this nigga, bro. I feel myself shrink at his words, unable to really say anything back to him. You're a cunt. That's what I'm saying for you, girly. That's what I would have said to his face. Yes, I've acted clumsy lately, but it wasn't on purpose. Those were honest mistakes. It could happen to anyone, right? Like, with your attitude, bro, maybe you deserve to have some shit thrown at you, bro. Like, maybe you deserve a shitty life because you're such a shitty person. Sometimes that's how it works. What you put out into the world, you should also receive, bro, since you're such a fucking prick. What do you want? Why? Like, what do you want me to do? Apologize again, slut? I don't know how to please this unpleasant person. Neil brings a hand to his forehead and sighs. I'll contact you again regarding the watch, and I hope by then you've learned to walk on 2 feet again. Neil gives me a pointed glare and then leaves the park. Alright, bye, bitch. I stomp the ground when he's out of my sight. What a mean jerk. Stomp the ground. She in the anime. There was no need to keep insulting me, even though I've ruined 2 personal items of his. If he can treat me like a human being, maybe then I'll cooperate with him. I know. It's like, bro, Like, I feel bad breaking your shit, but it's like, literally, if you were just like, just a smidgen nicer, bro, I would actually maybe feel bad about it. But nah, bro, some shitty shit gotta happen to some people, bro. Reef, how I love you. There go my cold, bro. No, I mentioned my cold. Yeah, I got the sniffles. I got the sniffles, guys. So if you hear some sniffling, that's me. I'm the sniffler. I do be sniffling. Alright. Yeah, bro, take my money, bro. Alright. So it's been a few days since my last encounter with Neil at the park, and I've all but put the memories of it behind me, secretly hoping he'll just forget about it. Yeah, well, didn't he say that he was gonna contact me or something? Facts, where's my email or whatever, babe? I've been quite busy with my store. There's been a new shipment of fabric, and I'm excited at all of the color and textures I have available at my fingertips. Talk about it, bro. Y'all know I unlocked all that shit, bro. That was me. That was me. I unlocked all them textures and all that. All the patterns. Yeah, we about to make a fire fit after this one. I lay them all out on the counter, wondering what I should create with them. The bell rings, and I look up at the door. I stop dead in my tracks when I see it's Neil again. Oh no, he's come for his watch, hasn't he? Just when I've put him out of my mind, he's here to remind me again of what's transpired. Neil looks around the store a little bit, before his gaze settles on me. Good day, Butter. I hope you're in a better mood since the last time we've met. Okay, he hit a little smile. Maybe he's in a good mood today. You know? Maybe he won't put me into debt. That depends on whether or not I'm going to like what you say. Why'd you get closer? Back up. Few feet. You just got here, slut. Neil clicks his tongue at me, then leans his elbows onto the counter, clasping his hands together and resting his chin on top of them. Okay. Please move, sir. This is not, like, can you back up? Dude trying to claim my counter. No, bitch, I bought this one. This one's mine. He looks over at me, studying me with his eyes. I suddenly feel a little defenseless. Let's talk about my watch. I swallow, knowing this was coming. Luckily, I'm not daft enough to forget to insure such an expensive item. Okay, my boy had insurance on his shit. He got that warranty. Especially one with sentimental value. Oh, shit. Now I kinda do feel bad. You had sentimental value on it? Ha, psych, ho, don't give a damn. I've contacted my insurance company and will get the full amount reimbursed. I look at him blankly. Okay. That's it? You got the money back? Well, that's definitely a load off my back. This doesn't mean you're absolved of any responsibility, Neil says in a much more serious tone. He casts his eyes down to the counter and his fingers hover over my new fabric. He seems a bit intrigued. You did still break a personal item of mine. And pray tell, what would you like me to do about that? You've already had the money refunded. There's nothing much else I can do. Unless you want to say you somehow managed to cut your finger on the broken piece of glass and want to be reimbursed for that too? Neil frowns at me, then shakes his head a little, clicking his tongue dismissively at me again. Alright, bro. I'm not sure if such a tiny piece of glass could ever pose a threat to me. Oh, such a strong man. Strong man. Big strong man. Broad shoulders, strong back. But I'm glad you are concerned about my well being. Yeah, sure, something like that, bro. That's a step above yesterday's attitude. Wait. I thought it was a few days since then. Was it only yesterday? You didn't have to be so mean about it. Retort back. Mm, you know what? We are going. You know what? I don't gotta be hot all the time, bro. You know, he did come back. He's not bashing me completely right now. Still a bitch though. Like, it's like I still just wanna. Mm. But it's true. That's the thing, bro. I hate that this gives me an actual line and then the fierce option just says retort back. I want to know what the fuck the bitch gonna say, right? Because like, it's like if she got to say some lame shit, then I'm not gonna, But like, it's like I kind of want to know what the fierce option is talking now. Right? It's like, bro, why you giving me? Let me see the log again. Let me see the log. This hoe just said. That's not that crazy. He didn't say anything too crazy, bro. I didn't say anything too crazy, bro, to be fair. You didn't have to be so mean about it. You really didn't, bro. Like, I really, honestly, low key, it's kind of your fault that I stepped on it to begin with because I was trying to get away from your bitch ass. Because you was just being, because you was looking around being a bitch, bro. Like, I was trying to get away from you because, he was glaring at me and shit. So I'm like, shit. I didn't feel welcome. Your aura was trash. So I had to get out of there, which caused me to step on your shit. You want me to praise you for destroying my watch? Nigga, I didn't say praise. I just said you didn't have to be a fucking bitch about it, bro. You didn't have to be an asshole. Should I have complimented you instead? Then you somehow magically knew the exact spot to drive that 3-inch heel of yours through the center of the glass. Bruh. You really think I did it maliciously, bro? Just because you're a malicious person doesn't mean that I am. Because consider it done. You did a fine job at wrecking my watch. You know what, bitch? You right. I did a great job, and I should have stomped on it 3 fucking more times. Fucking kicked it towards you and not said shit about it, bro. No, I actually kicked it away from you. Kicked it in the fucking grass so you could have kept looking for that bitch all night. I cringe. He does a fine job at making me feel small and insignificant. Maybe to you, Butter, but not me. Like everything I do is wrong. His words cut like a sword. I feel like I can't compete and talk back. Bro, give me another option. What do you want? I finally ask him. Neil straightens his back. Last time, you mentioned that you'd make me a dress shirt, correct? Okay, bro. Bro want a shirt. Handmade shirt. I don't answer that. It seems an opportunity presented itself, and while I do have my own tailor who has delivered some of the best work in the country, okay, mini glaze, bro. Like, perhaps I can make use of your
Ugh.
He looks down to the fabric on the counter. Skills. I can feel his words sting with venom. He's mocking me, looking down on me. Because because he too busy sucking the dick of his tailor buddy who's the best in the country or whatever, bro. What exactly do you want? I ask, ready to decline his offer. A well-tailored blazer, Neil says as he puffs out his chest to make a point. If it's adequate and to my taste, I can forgive your previous actions. I want to decline so badly. I do not much care for Neil's pompous attitude, and the way he's subtly mocking my tailoring skills. Right, bro? Like, I have a whole fucking boutique full of clothes, bro. Don't you see? Nigga, do you like the shit in here or not? Like, bro. However, I also realize I've destroyed an expensive watch of his, and a mere sorry won't do. Plus, it seems he just won't leave me alone, so I sigh and hang my head down. Alright. Splendid. The sooner you finish this, the sooner you could return to... He points at a mannequin standing next to the counter. This. Okay. Bro, why are you asking me to fucking make you a blazer if you don't even like the shit in here, bro? If you're gonna roast the shit that I got in here, bro? Neil shakes his head a little. What's this doing over here anyway? You would create a much bigger impression if... What the fuck? Suddenly Neil grabs hold of the mannequin and moves it away from the counter. Oh, they're just coming through, changing my interior design, like... Hey, don't just move things around in my store. Neil drops it at a place near the entrance where the sunlight hits it. See, the way the light falls from the windows of the door would make this the perfect spot to highlight your latest fashion. You know when I asked you to start touching and moving my mannequins around? Put it back. I look over to where Neil is and I suddenly see his point. Placing the mannequin into the direct sunlight gives a bigger impression. And makes the layout of the store seem harmonious as well. Okay. You know, he might be a prick, but you know, at least he's a stylish prick. Stylish hoe. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. Neil grins at me. Are you sure you want me to put it back? I have a sudden urge to wipe that smug look off his face, scrunch up my nose. No, leave it. Just stop touching my things. You know what? I'll return another time for the measurements. How about next Friday? It's not like I could say no, so I nod my head at him. Friday's fine, I guess. Very well. I'll see you then, though. Good day. Neil fixes his collar, then looks at the mannequin with a nod and leaves the store. I'm never going to get rid of this guy, am I? Alright, let's just head right into that chapter 7. Alright, I'm trying to do at least like 3 chapters. 3 chapters, an episode. Hey, my girl Sarah. Today, Sarah decided to come over to take some pictures with me. Okay, oh yeah, they said that she was gone. Yeah, we was talking about business plans at the cafe. Yes, we was on that businesswoman things. Yes, she gonna do the photo shoot, and then I'm gonna, you know, she gonna use that for her portfolio, and I'm gonna put that to advertise my books. I'm gonna put the look. Alright. I use her skills as a photographer to get the best shots of my clothing line, then use them to advertise my boutique by spreading flyers. Ooh, flyers! Has been working pretty well, and me and Sarah are just now wrapping up another photo shoot that took place in my back room. We had a model pose for the pictures, but I put on a few outfits myself as well. It was fun. Yeah, do a little modeling job. I am in love with the Synon 20D, the Synon, the Synon, the Synon 20D. She says she's looking through the viewfinder of her recently purchased camera. Okay, she got her new camera. I'm sure you've been nonstop gushing about it since you got it. I know, but you don't understand how great it is. The picture quality is amazing, and it's the most compact and lightweight camera yet in the series. I simply smile at Sarah as she goes off on all the technical details about her camera. I don't really understand much about it, but I'm grateful Sarah helps me stage photo shoots to show off my clothes. Without her, I don't know if I'd get any customers visiting the store at all. Looking at your pictures, you could simply be a model instead. You've got the height for it, and a pretty face. Of course, my girl Butter is attractive. I smile sheepishly at Sarah for the compliment. I prefer making the clothes instead of wearing it. I'm only doing this for the publicity. I know. I'm not complaining though. At least you're a friendly face. Hey, if a photographer tells you that you're photogenic, believe him. He wouldn't lie to me, right, Sarah? Right? Most of my customers are vain models who think they're the hottest thing on earth. Divas in the making. They'll even try to get me to work for them for free, for exposure, they say. Is there anything as a humble model? It's just like, to be a model, you basically gotta be like, yeah, I'm hot enough to look good in damn near everything. Which isn't, it's not a bad thing, but it's like, I don't know. I'm sure there's humble models. Right, do people still like randomly recruit people for modeling? Sarah shakes her head in disagreement, then goes back to looking through her camera lens. There's a creep staring at us. Hold up, who's creeping like a creeper? I blink at her. Excuse me? Sarah fixes the zoom on her lens, still looking through the viewfinder. Yeah, purple-haired dude, right outside, looking at you. Isn't it the same guy from the cafe? She snaps a picture. Neil's over here creeping like a fucking creeper! I put my head around and look over near the windows, but don't see anyone. Oh my god, he's such a good creeper. Huh? There isn't anyone there. Are you sure you saw someone? Sarah walks up to me and shows the LCD screen of her camera. It has the last picture she took displayed on it. See? The picture quality is so great that I could see with 100% certainty that it is Neil who's standing in front of my store, shielding his eyes from the sun to get a better look. Why is he creeping, bro? Like, you've already been in the store like multiple times. Just come in. I don't know, maybe he window shopping. I did say maybe he is the window shopper, bro. He just got to do it multiple times to the same store, apparently. His face looks oddly weird. I'm confused why he's peeking through my window. It's not Friday yet. You can't hear the disgust in Sarah's voice. Isn't that the same guy from the cafe? Has he been harassing you? You need to beat him up for you? Okay, so nah, Sarah a real one, bro. She was on that timing. She on that timing. On about that action. She said, "Oh nah, bro, just nah." Even step, hey, at least I'm not the only one who was like stalker, low key. Even Sarah's getting the stalker vibes. Oh no, no need. I think.
Mm.
Hmm. Sarah watches me carefully. Who can like you won't even recognize a dangerous situation, even if it hits you in the face? We're city folk here. It's different. How different?
Ah.
Sarah shrugs her shoulders at me. Dangerous. We get creeps here, just prowling around, looking for some pretty girl they could get their hands on. I'm telling you, girlie, that's true. Gotta be vigilant out there. Get your pepper spray. Get your switchblade. I frown at her and feel an odd chill run down my back. I'm sure that's not going to happen. But you should, get a weapon just in case. Maybe have one of those like those buttons under your counter for weird shit and weird shit goes off. Maybe even a shotgun under there, bro. Wait, hold up, it's Europe. Whoops. Alright, well, it's Europe. Can people have batons? Or get a baton out there. Nigga, try you whip that shit out and start beating his ass. I'd love to, bruh. Honestly, that must be fun, bro. Cops in Europe must have a fun time beating niggas with batons, bro. Neil doesn't seem like, well, Neil doesn't seem to be like that, I think. I only feel the sting of his words sometimes. Right, all he's been doing is verbally abusing me, not physically, so I think we're okay. Sarah puts her finger up in my face, like a warning sign. See? That naivete is going to get you into trouble someday. Just be careful, okay? If someone's bothering you, let me know. I smile at her and give her a light slap on her arm. You just want to be a hero for the pretty girl. Yes, sir. Hey, Sarah could be my hero, bro. Thanks, bro. She a girl's girl. She know what's up. She got my back. Sarah grins at me. You know it. She tucks her camera inside of her bag.
Mm.
Anyways, I'll send you the pictures once I edit them. I'm sure they'll turn out quite awesomely, she says longingly. The Synon 20D, my true love. Get a room. Sarah winks at me, then says goodbye. Wait, Sarah, you gonna leave me before knowing if the threat is gone yet? All right. Um. Okay, she only about that business when it's all only up in her face, bro. When she's gone, I wonder about what she said about creeps and whatnot. Is it really that dangerous in this city? I haven't really felt uncomfortable or scared at all so far. You literally said, bro, on the night when you were at the park, you literally said, "Man, Neil makes me feel uncomfortable, so I'm going to leave." But I guess Neil isn't dangerous. Although I do question why he was outside my store just now, as he has no reason to be there. Not until Friday, anyways. Maybe he is a stalker or something. I decide to head outside my store and have a look around, but I see no one. It's quite puzzling why Neil was here just a moment ago. Yeah, maybe he really was just scoping the place out real quick, hitting that window shop. I head back inside. I've got better things to do. Time passes by as I continue tending to my store, and eventually I place the close sign at the entrance and turn off the lights. Today was an okay day for business. I hope the pictures that Sarah took will help me out and boost my sales. I'll just need to spread the flyers around myself once I've got them printed. Okay, we back at the cafe. Wanting to take a well-deserved break, I head on over to the cafe. The sun is setting in the background, making everything glow a nice and calming orange. As soon as I reach the cafe, I spot someone familiar in the distance. My eyes bulge out a little bit as I realize it's Neil. No way. Sarah, Sarah, right? Is he some creep stalking me? I'm telling you, bro. I'm like two, 3 times coincidence, but it's like the fifth time, bro. It's like the fifth time. But I don't know. I doubt it. But that would be crazy if that's how this dating sim turned out, bro. On some Doki Doki, bro. Ooh, it's 11:11. Make a wish, y'all. I made a wish. What did y'all wish for? I stopped walking, almost considering to turn around and walk the other way. But then someone else enters the scene. A nurse emerges from the hospital next to the cafe, running over towards Neil, waving a clipboard at him. He turns around to address the nurse. They seem to be heavily engaged in some kind of dispute. There's some heated words being thrown around, and I could tell Neil does not want to be there. Damn, bro. See, it's not just me, bro. At least it's not just me. Can't get along with nobody. Eventually, Neil signs something on the clipboard and quickly paces away from the nurse. Of course, that also means he's heading straight towards me. Into the cafe, run.
Oh,
What the fuck? The music, bro. I'm just freaking like, it's like an enemy just spotted me. Just, I'm about to get shot at. Damn, hold up, the music kind of hitting. Oh, mm, mm. Yeah. I like the intense music. It's kind of vibey. Mm, mm, mm. Hey, 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 chillin' at the cafe. Neil's walking towards me. Gotta run. I gotta run. Hey, I'm zooming. I'm zooming. He spotted me. Oh no. He spotted me. Oh no. He spotted me. Oh no. Gotta duck. Gotta duck. Gotta duck. Hey. Okay, anyway. When he finally notices me, I see genuine surprise on his face, but it's immediately replaced by an angry frown. Damn, bro. Can we change cafes, bro? Facts. Is this the only fucking cafe in town? Ah, great. Another incompetent person who always messes up. And I thought I was already finished with work. Alright, somebody's really in a bad mood. I'm taken aback at his words and sarcasm. It's not like I warranted that kind of response by simply being near him in his presence. I haven't done anything yet. I don't give a damn why he angry, bro. I know that you was at my cribbo, bro. I know you was at my place. Nah, bro, if you wanna... Nah, he started off hot on me, bro. I gotta be hot. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I can't help but feel a little attacked. So I get ready to fire off on my own defensive attack, yeah. Work? You mean creeping around my boutique and spying on me is called work nowadays? Oh, the blush. I see the blush. I see that blush. I see it. Neil's eyes will widen a bit, and I see him quickly turn his head away out of embarrassment. He'd have to pay me a royal amount of money to convince me to spy on you. Don't flatter yourself. I feel my cheeks sting with blood, but I ignore it. Who does Neil think that he is? Suddenly saying such rude things to me. Yeah, bro. Yeah, get that backbone. Who's this bitch? Who's this hoe? That's all he is. A hoe. Rude ass hoe. Don't think I didn't see you leering through the window. If you've got some business with me, then face me like a man. Yeah, 'cause you acting like a bitch. Neil's eyes narrow even further. My business? My business is with wanting you to take responsibility for ruining two personal items of mine, which I still haven't which I still haven't gotten any formal apology for. Bitch, what you mean? I said sorry on the night that I said sorry, bro. I literally said sorry when I broke your fucking watch. And I'm pretty sure I said sorry when I spilled coffee on you too. Like goddamn. I said sorry for both instances. Now you're just now he really just writing his own fanfic, bro. I am sorry. I stress out each word with more venom. Your Highness. I tack on afterwards, considering Neil is acting like a spoiled little rich kid. You happy now? Neil closes his eyes and shakes his head. I don't want to deal with your nonsense right now. Now, why the fuck did you even say anything to me, bro? Right? Like, you said, like, I don't want to deal with it, but you're the one who started the shit, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. I can't with you. Like, really? Straight up a kid, bro. It's like, if you knew that you didn't want to, if you knew you was in a bad mood and didn't want to fucking deal with me, you shouldn't have said shit to me. You should just walk past me and go into your fucking cafe or whatever, bro. And I don't want to deal with a jerk like you. Keep this up, and I won't be tailoring you anything for free. Facts, bro. You gonna have to bust out that wallet, bro. I know you got cash. Oh, is that so? Would you prefer to pay me back the full amount of that watch instead? I bite back my tongue. You told me you got reimbursed for that. My insurance company would love to know who broke it in the first place. So instead of paying it out of pocket, they can go after you. You should be thankful I haven't ratted out your name. Neil gives me one last glare before he turns his back on me and walks away. See, that's what you should have fucking done at the beginning. Now I'm hot for you, bro. Now I'm just ready to destroy you. Neil, Butter, jump his ass. Where's the baton? Where's the batons at? I'm left fuming on the spot. The nerve of this guy. The absolute nerve. I call out after him in anger. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, Butter. That shit was kind of lame. You really hit him with the jerk. You could have at least called him a bitch or something. I don't know. Bro. Oof. Damn. Ending off on a spicy debate, on a spicy argument, bro. I wonder how we will resolve this in the future. Will we ever resolve this? Is this whole damn route just gonna be me and Neil bitching at each other? Because I'm here for it if it is. Shit. 3 chapters down. I think that's a great place to stop. We heated, you know. Next time we will continue on at chapter 8. But for now, I'm outie. Nah, bro, the fizz. I do like this fit a lot, bro. Fizz clean. Like it's kind of crazy, but like also not really. Oh my gosh. See, it just divulged into this. Oh my gosh, bro. Now, hopefully that guy with brown hair really likes polka dots. Oh, oh no, girly. Who threw up on your shirt? No, I'll clean it up for you. I'll clean it up for you. It just can't be what you want. Oh man, somebody messed up your design, girly.